Now, it used to be one of the dirtiest rivers in Europe, but now the River Don is turning into one of the cleanest in the country. That's according to Yorkshire Water, which has opened a new sewage works in Sheffield.
£78 million has been spent transforming the Blackburn Meadows plant near Meadowhall. It processes the waste from 500,000 homes in the city and the surrounding area. Mark Ansell reports.
It was once considered to be the most polluted river in Europe. 20 years ago, parts of the River Don looked like this. Wastewater from heavy industry and lax rules on the treatment of sewage took their toll on the water running through the river. But now, EU rules on the way sewage is treated are a lot tighter. Yorkshire Water spent 3 years rebuilding its Blackburn Meadows plant.
What comes in the inlet is not very nice, and what goes out's like Evian.
Maybe not quite mineral water, but they do say that the water released into the Don has made the river one of the cleanest in the country.
We've been working tirelessly for the last 4 years with a number of organisations to really enhance the quality so people can really enjoy the river again. You know, we want to attract people back to the river within Sheffield. We want to see salmon in the river. It's great for the environment, it's great for the economy of the region.
When you flush the loo in Sheffield, this is where the waste ends up. It's purified and then the clean water ends up out the other side here in the River Don. Now the sludge which is left behind, it used to be taken away, but now it's kept on site in these massive, vast tanks behind me, and that generates half of the electricity they use here at the sewage works.
As well as generating their own power, they churn up the water to put oxygen into it, which makes it habitable for fish, which is good news for anyone who cares about what lives in the river.
Whereas before it was a dirty, horrible place, now we've got different types of fish living in the river. We've got trout, we've got grayling, we've got salmon trying to come back up the river, which is the first time in hundreds of years. And so altogether it's helping with the whole of the ecosystem in the river.
And it mustn't be dirty because salmon demands only the cleanest of water to swim in. There's now new life downstream. Mark Ansell, BBC Look North, Sheffield.